Before I get into my video today, I want to kind of apologize for the makeshift setup here today. I'm actually in the process of revamping my entire workspace, and I'm building some walls, drywalling, etc. So it's kind of a mess. And for once, the crusty stains on my keyboard are actually from drywall mud. Now, when you have a YouTube gun channel, there are some questions that just come up again and again and again. But every now and then, one of those questions will repeat itself several times in a short period. And that has happened over the past week. In this past week, I've gotten a specific question about a half a dozen times. So I'd like to take a chance today to answer that question. If we take a look at my YouTube comments section here, you'll see the question. And no, it's not the one about who's the biggest cocksucker, me or Nut and Fancy. I only get that question a couple of times a week. And this one's not really a question. I guess maybe you could put a question mark on the end of it. And if you did that, then it would be one of the questions I get most often. But he didn't phrase it as a question, so I'm not going to answer that one. The question I'm talking about is from Big Chunk 1. Basically, what he's wanting to do is he's wanting to buy his father a PPK for his birthday. And that's an awesome gift. That's great taste in guns. PPK is a good gift for anyone. But he's having trouble finding a way to do it without having to actually take his father down to the gun shop to do the paperwork, which kind of ruins the surprise if he takes him with him to buy the gun before his birthday. Now, there's an easy answer and a less easy answer to this question. The less easy answer is it's not usually illegal to give someone a gun as a gift. In most states, you can do that legally. It's not a straw purchase. It's only a straw purchase if you're buying a gun for someone that can't legally purchase a gun themselves. If you're acting as an agent for them to circumvent the law, that's a straw purchase. If you're legitimately buying a gift for someone, that is not a straw purchase as long as they can legally own that gun. Now, there are some states that have restrictions now. They have universal background checks. So anybody you give a gun to has to go in and do the paperwork. Now, there are some exemptions in these laws for family members, etc. But most people just don't want to deal with the laws. They don't want to have to try to figure it out. They don't want to take any chances. So for those people, there's an even easier answer. This is the easy answer. Just choose a local gun shop that you want to do business with, and most gun shops will sell gift certificates. Now, I know a lot of people say, well, I don't want to buy a gift certificate that just says, here's $500, so go buy your own gun. Don't do that. Go in, pick out a specific gun, have the gift certificate made for that specific gun. Just on the line that says what the gift certificate is for, say Walther PPK. And if the dealer wants to, he can put the serial number there for the specific gun he sold you. There's no legal requirements for it to say any serial numbers or anything on the gift certificate. Basically, you just pay for the gun, any applicable taxes, any background check fees, etc. And when he goes in and presents this gift certificate that says Walther PPK on it, that dealer knows that gun is already paid for in full, everything related to it. He just has to run the paperwork on the guy and give him the gun. He never really has to deal with the price at all or worry about how much it's going to cost or pay any fees whatsoever. No background fees or anything. You've already covered everything for him in the gift certificate. Now, I know some people out there are going to say, well, you know, that may be a legal answer. That might be a good way to do it because gift certificates you can legally give to anyone. Then they can just go in and get the gun. But some people say gift certificates are impersonal, and I don't want to give an impersonal gift. But, you know, I have to disagree. I think it's even better to get a gift certificate for a gun than it is to get the gun. Because if he wanted to make a change when he went in with the gift certificate, he could. There's still nothing legally binding till he does the paperwork. But if he wants to get that gun, I think it's better to get the gift certificate. Not only do you get to have the fun of opening the gift and saying, wow, a gift certificate for a new PPK, but then you actually get to go get the PPK. We are hunter-gatherers by nature, so we like that. We like going and getting things. So you get that anticipation of going to the gun store, picking it up, and taking it home with you. And sometimes that's a lot of the fun. That's as much fun as shooting it sometimes. So to me, it's a win-win situation. You don't have to deal with the legalities, and they get the fun of going and getting their gun. So if you want to buy someone a gun, know the laws in your state first off. And if you want to just buy one and give it to them, buy it and give it to them in most states. But if you don't want to worry about it or you live in a state that's more restrictive, just get them a gift certificate. Let them have the thrill of going and getting it themselves. You ain't even my real dad. Space here. So it's kind of a mess. I'm doing some building. Squeakiest fucking chair I've ever seen.